And his opponent from Goodwin in London, Jupp. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is in the lightweight division, consisting of 6 to win round. First introducing to the corner, wearing the silver match shorts, a 2020 scale milestone, 10 to 4 pounds. Taking part in its 10th professional fight bout. From Latvia, this is the IVANS, Levicus. And his opponent in the corner, wearing the red, white and black shorts, a 2020 scale milestone, 7 pounds and 4 ounces. He's the former Super-Featherweight second finalist with a professional record of 8 fights, 6 wins with 2 losses, from Bethnal in London. Let's hear from Jupp. Sister in the man, Pacino will do his final instruction.
Good to see here the return of Jupp after a year's absence from the sport. Obviously many of you will know George from when he rose to prominence in the prize fighter tournament, which was actually 2 years ago next month, where he got to the semi-final. He was eventually beaten by Troy Tyssenburev. But Kevin is a very skillful fighter, George.
Yeah, he's a good boy, good, nice, solid pro. I say he's been out for a year. He did get to the London amateur finals. So he can box, and it's good to see him back.
Yeah, Jupp's campaign mostly featherweight so far. He's at lightweight today, and looking at him, there's not a lot of spare fat that he could lose really. So do you think he'll graduate into a lightweight going forward?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's still very young, so he's still got a bit of growing to do. He looks in good shape here. It's interesting to see how he'll get on with Levicus today, because Levicus has won all 3 of his fights by KO. However, has lost 6 but been stopped 4 times as well, so it's interesting to see, and he looks for the counter there as George comes in.
Good left hook there by Levicus.
However, every time Levicus has come to the UK he's been stopped, so he hasn't fought or hasn't won outside of a Latvia-Lithuanian block, so he doesn't seem to travel too well. Carries his left hand down, and George established in the first round some nice jabs, using his legs well, moving his head. Nice right hand there.
He's got to be careful though, Jupp, when he comes in though. Levicus tried to catch him with a right hand counter.
Nice jab there. Yeah, we talked about he's obviously got a few stoppages, 3 stoppages. Every one he's won's been by, so it's nice right uppercut there by Jupp. So he has got to be wary when he comes in, but carries his hands high. Jupp, he's got a good defence at the moment, so it's looking quite tidy. It's a nice variation of shot, varying between the head and body, getting a good jab there, lead right hand to the body there. Moving his head, he's looking for angles, looking for shots. It's a good first round from Jupp.
Impressive first round from Jupp after a year out. He's been nice and methodical. It's not been too. His work's been very well delivered. It's not been rushed.
He had a lot of amateur fights, Jupp. I think he had about 60 fights, and he won half of them. So he wasn't a fantastic amateur, but that's not always a great thing to go by. Nice lift to the body there by Jupp. It's not always a great thing to go by. Some people are more sorted to a pro style, but he's started off not too bad. The 6-2 he's currently sitting at, Jupp. So, but again, looking very tidy at the moment.
Nice work to the body by Jupp there. He tried to uppercut through the middle, didn't quite come off, but
Levicus threw the left-hand counter there, and it whistled past Jupp's chin. So, did move his chin out of the way. It's good. So, I like Jupp work here. He's varying between the head and body. He does box very nicely at the TKO gym, from what you'd expect from someone from the TKO. Great gym with good sparring and around some great champions there.
very impressive first round there by St George Jupp. And speaking of Saints, Kevin, we've got another one in the next few weeks. St George Groves is going to be taking on Carl Froch. I know from talking to you earlier, you've got a hunch that Groves might go well in that one.
Yeah, I like George Groves and I like Carl Froch. They're both very good professionals and have done. You know, Carl Froch has been the flagship for British boxing over the last couple of years and fought things. I've been lucky enough to walk George's corner once when he was on a Frank Warren show when he fought Glenn Johnson, and I was the house second for that. So I've been in the corner with George, and I know he boxes to instructions very nicely. Adam Booth runs a very calm corner, and George Groves has shown that he can fight to instructions, so it'll be interesting things. So yeah, I don't think it's one way as people think, but back to the St George that we've got fighting here, and I'd like to see more of the same from Jupp in the second round.
Yeah, good start for George Jupp there. If he had any nerves after a year out, he certainly didn't show them.
He didn't show much ring rust there. The first round was very nicely, very solid performance. As I said, down the T-Cape, nice trading now, both swinging shots.
They both tried to land the left hook simultaneously there.
So Jupp will have had plenty of sparring coming into this, so I think the year out wouldn't have done too much to him. He would have had plenty of sparring. He'd been well prepared. I like it there. He's faking.
Is there a danger, Kevin, when fighters have been out for a length of time, a year? Is it a danger that that year can become 18 months, 2 years, and then obviously look at a long absence from the sport at that point?
Yeah, definitely. Got caught there, Levicus with the right hand, just catching Jupp there. Yeah, definitely. I think it really depends on why they've been out for the year, whether they fell out of love with the sport, whether it's due to injuries, personal issues. Nice jab there by Jupp. So it really depends. It's good to see him back. Nice right hand there. Wobbled Jupp maybe, or just maybe a little bit off balance.
Yeah, I think he was caught off balance there, but Levicus certainly fancies it though. Good jab from Jupp there.
Got caught with the right hand from Levicus. Still like Jupp's work. I still think he's winning the round quite comfortably. Nice right hand there, nice overhand right.
Really rocked the Latvian's head back there.
Levicus likes to carry his left hand low, so the right hand over the top is going to work for Jupp, and I think that's what he's looking for, the jab and then swinging the overhand right there, because he's going to catch Levicus because he's jabbing from his hip. So the right hand, the straight right hand or the overhand right is going to be there to catch. But Levicus is looking for them short inside hooks as Jupp comes forward.
Good work by Jupp there. He's got a very compact defence, but he's able to spring into attack very quickly.
Yeah, he's working very well. He's using his legs, he's creating angles. Nice there, nice work. So he's moving his head very well. I'm quite impressed with Jupp. After for the year out, I don't think he's showing any ring. Got caught with the left hand there, a bit wild from Levicus there.
Yeah, in the main, Jupp's controlling his work pretty well. He's generally having the lion's share of the argument in the exchanges, and he's avoiding getting hit by Levicus's replies. He's got to be careful though.
Nice right on the shot. Yeah, he's trying things out, and he's varying his shots, which is nice right hand there, lovely overhand right. And that's what we talked about before. Then that right hand over the top is the shot that's going to catch Levicus with carrying that low left hand, and now his right hand's dropping as well. So maybe Levicus is feeling the pace a little bit.
Levicus is definitely getting caught more frequently now.
So coming up to the end of the second. Again, Jupp, I think for me, nice and comfortable there, some really good work. I like the way he's varying his shots, working the body and head. Really impressive to see.
Yes, classy work from George Jupp so far. He's definitely bagged the first 2 rounds here.
And it's good to see after a year out that he's walked back into it quite nicely. And I think his corner will be very, very pleased with him so far. I've seen Levicus before and he's got quite a rangy jab, but he hasn't seemed to have used the jab all that much because obviously he's carrying that left hand so low. So I'd be interested to see if Levicus throws at that jab just to see what questions he would ask of Jupp. However, saying that, I think Jupp's moving very well. I think he'll be quite easily be able to get past it, but it'll be interesting if he does use that rangy jab because Levicus has got long arms to see whether he can try and just give a bit of distance between him and Jupp. Warming up quite nicely this bout anyway for the third fight of the evening.
Let's hope now that George Jupp can stay more active. I think he kind of sprang on the scene with prize fights, so many thought he'd go on establishing himself. It's not quite happened that way, but hopefully now he's signed to Steve Goodwin, the Goodwin promotion banner, that he can be kept boxing at least 4 or 5 times a year potentially.
And that's the good thing, he just needs to keep active now and get fights as all fighters do, talk to all fighters like to be as active as possible, get a bit of momentum. The long layoffs are difficult, but with the Goodwin team, what they'll get him is they put on regular shows, so it'll be interesting to see if he can get on the shows, if he can stay injury free. It'll be interesting to see where he goes because he boxes very nicely. He's got some good skills, so he uses his legs well. Nice variation between there, so he's got good lateral movement, he's got good footwork, he looks well balanced as Jupp.
Jupp seemed to be getting to Levicus at the end of the second round. It'd be intriguing to see if he can build on that.
Yeah, nice double jab there got through from Jupp, and I'd like to see him double jab there and maybe follow up with the right hand afterwards. That right hand's gonna fit all the way through, and Levicus looks at that left hand counter as he comes in.
I don't think there's a tremendous difference between them in terms of height, but Jupp kind of fights in a bit of a crouch, doesn't he?
Yeah, height-wise, I think, as you say, when you see they stand up straight there, they're about the same sort of height. I think because of Jupp's compact style, he crouches, which is quite common, pulls his chin in nice and tight, so I think it's quite nice to say that double jab working again there from Jupp, and I think if he does more, nice there, nice right uppercut.
Classy work from Jupp there, the uppercut and sneak right hand through, excellent work.
And you see that left, he's down. Nice body shot there. I wonder how much Levicus wants it. We said every time he's come to the UK he's been stopped. Is this going to be 4 out of 4?
No, it's
is it? Doesn't matter. Classy work from Jupp there. Like the way he varied between it. Well, that's 4 out of 4. He's come to the UK and he's been stopped, Levicus.
Slight delayed the reaction there from Levicus. He got up, he seemed to be walking to a corner, then he turned around again and he felt better of it. But then towards the end, obviously, he couldn't get his breath.
Yeah, I didn't fully see the shot that went him down. He's back to us. I didn't see the shot. It was obviously a body shot. Sometimes then body shots take a little bit while to register. Don't know how hurt he was, but he didn't seem to want any more of it after he'd gone down and went back to his corner, and he's sat on the stool now, so he looks like he's in some pain. But I didn't fully see the shot that Jupp landed, but he did work well between body and head throughout the fight, so I'm not surprised that the body shots eventually took their toll for
Yeah, very impressive performance there from George Jupp. Just a perfect return for him after a year out. Very impressed
with Jupp this. I think he, out of the 3 fights he's had so far, clear winner, boxed, he controlled every round. Credit to his team and to Jupp to come back after a year and look so comfortable. I think he'll be pleased. I think his corner will be pleased going away from this. I think it's just more of the same he's got to continue with. He looks like a solid pro.
Confirmation then.
How far do you think Jupp can go?
Well, I think based on this, I mean, you could be looking at an area title fight perhaps by the end of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 1 second of round 3, the referee has stopped the contest, deeming Levicus in no position to continue. Your winner, from Olivia, Jupp!
There it is, a win for George Jupp.
Yes, I think that was a very good opponent for Olivia. Levicus!
Good performance by George Jupp now. He's won 7 out of his 9 fights. Levicus, I'm sure we'll see again in Britain. Gives it his all, probably a bit too game though, isn't it, at times?
Yeah, I think, as we said, he's got a couple of stoppers. I think he goes for it. But Jupp was just a class above him today.